Erin here. So we've been learning about plants and whatnot. So you know, plants flower. So I thought we could actually learn about the parts of a flower. So outside, I went ahead and picked. This is from a rhododendron plant. You want to get a plant that has like all these pieces in it. Not so much a daisy because it's kind of hard to figure out the parts. So, you know, just like, you know, people and animals, we have arms, legs, like plants, flowers have certain parts too. So I sent home this little diagram for you, and let's go ahead and read this together. So it says, the flower is the structure the plant uses for reproduction. The sepals protect the flower before it opens. The petals attract pollinators. The anthers, or of the stamens, produce pollen. The ovals of the pistil produce eggs. Pollination is the movement of pollen from the male part to the female part. So these are all the parts. So we got the stigma up here, the style. These are the anthers, so that's what the pollen grows on. We've got petals, so this attracts the pollinators. And then, let's see, sepal, so this protects the flower before it blooms. And we got the ovary here with the ovals. So this is where the seeds are produced. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and go outside in your garden and find a flower. And we're gonna go ahead and kind of dissect this, carefully of course. So obviously this part of the flower is the petals. I'm gonna try to cut this in half. I'm gonna try. I don't know how successful I'm gonna be. Oh, and then you know what? Like over here, I got the stigma. That's this big piece here. And then over here, you can see the anthers, the little ones. So that's where the pollen is from. All right, so I'm gonna try to cut this in half. If you have a grown-up and maybe some parent helpers, this might be a little bit easier. Let's see. Oh, there's like little bugs in my flower. It's okay, I took them from their home. All right, so obviously this piece here is the stigma. So I'm gonna put this on my paper, kind of label it. Oh, and you know what? Like I'm looking at this too, and I can see like the oval where the seeds would be produced, right in here. So I'm gonna put this down on my paper. I have some tape that can help tape the pieces on. I'm gonna label the parts that I see. And just don't mind the little bugs. They'll find a new home. Okay, so this is the petals. So I'm gonna just tape that down too. I'm using clear tape, so I can still see the pieces. Now this part, let's see, right here, that's the part that protects the flower before it blooms. Most of it has gone away, but we can still see a little bit of it. I wonder what kind of bugs those are. They're like little tiny teeny bugs. When we go do this activity in Clubhouse, there's this friend in there that's not gonna like that. All right, so let's kind of label the parts that we see. So I've got the petal. And then right here, this bigger one, this is the style. Right here is the stigma. Right here is the ovals. And then, let's see, we'll take this down because we got the anthers with pollen. A lily would be a really great plant to do this with. I've never done this before. It's kind of fun learning about the plants. And then, oops. And then this is a filament. A famous filament that you guys eat is saffron. They actually have to go in and pick the filaments out of the flower. But they taste so good. All right, so that's what I kind of did. We kind of dissected the flower and we viewed the parts. So I hope you guys enjoy doing this.